Hello and welcome to the Gripe TV. I'm your host, JP Forte. Now I hope everybody out there had a good Christmas. And I'm pretty sure that some of you probably even were kicking back watching some Christmas movies. But how many of you know that a particular Christmas movie called A Christmas Story is apparently a racist movie? And it's all about white privilege and institutional racism. Well, that's a claim that's been made from a writer known as Parker Malloy. And this writer is making the claim that A Christmas Story is racist. And it highlights white privilege. Now, the reason why this person is saying this is because you all know the storyline of A Christmas Story. You know, the kid wants to get a BB gun for Christmas and whatnot, and the whole thing, the whole deal. Well, this writer claims that because it's a white kid that wanted a BB gun, that it's racist. Because if a white kid goes out playing with a BB gun, the police don't bother him, but if a black kid goes out with a BB gun, the police will. And I tell you, I swear, these race baiters, they got nothing better to do, really. The fact that they're trying to link up a movie that was made over 30 years ago, set in a time period from 75 years ago, saying it's racist, just basically shows how ridiculous these people are. Now, the movie A Christmas Story came out in 1983, and it was set, I believe, in like 1939. Now, 1939 was quite a different time period than now. And yeah, since these people want to say, oh, about white privilege, yeah, there was white privilege in 1939 because there was Jim Crow laws in certain parts of the country. Okay? But the fact that they're trying to use this to push some kind of a racial agenda just shows what kind of whack jobs some of these people really are. The fact that in this day and age, kids don't go out with BB guns anymore, really, unless they're accompanied or supervised or whatever. And quite frankly, you point any kind of a weapon at a cop or play around with any kind of something that looks like a gun around a cop, I'm sorry, that cop's going to pull out a gun and he's going to shoot you, or he's going to tell you to drop the weapon. Doesn't matter what your skin color is. I'm getting so sick and tired of hearing this ridiculous crap about supposedly these white racist cops killing black kids. What about some of the incidences where there were some cops that beat a white homeless guy to death? You never hear, the media didn't really talk much about it. In fact, those cops got let off, but nobody made a big stink about that. What about a couple incidences I heard of cops killing other white dudes? You know, there's other stories about that, but the media doesn't report that. No, because they can sensationalize racism when it's a cop that kills a black dude. And along with Al Sharpton and Obama and a few other idiot politicians fueling it, stirring up racial tensions, bringing all that back up, dragging us back to the way it was in the 1950s. And these stupid idiots play right into it. White privilege. Okay. White people are so privileged. That's why you got black people, quite a few that are doing a lot better than many whites, living in mansions and stuff like that. You got Asians that got a lot of money. You got, you know, Latinos making a lot of money. But whites are supposedly so goddamn privileged. I want to know, what the fuck is white privilege anyway? I keep hearing this, white privilege, white privilege, white privilege. You dumb fucks don't even know what you're talking about. And quite frankly, I think a lot of these idiots pulling out this white privilege crap are a bunch of miserable people who either got nothing better to do or need somebody to target and blame for why their life is so shitty. You want to talk about privilege, huh? I think you idiots, maybe if you actually got up and applied yourselves and got a job, maybe you get to experience some of the privilege that you say is handed over to white people and denied you. Now, I know that there are racist people out there. You know, racism is one of those things that will never fully go away. It's one of those facts of life. You know, I know there are still racist people out there. But I'm really getting sick and tired of hearing all these people complaining about whites. But yet, some of their own people are doing some stuff that's pretty messed up, but you never hear them complain about that. Oh no, their people can do absolutely no fucking wrong. It's ridiculous. Absolutely no logic or common sense whatsoever. Tell you. The fact that it's literally like the whole race relation in this country is going back 60 years. And you know what? I can blame quite a few people for it that are up in power. Quite frankly, you want to talk about privilege, take a look at your beloved leader, Barack Obama. That guy's got all the freaking privilege in the world. Freaking ridiculous.